Hi guys, the Snow Rabbit here with a long overdue comic book haul. Sorry it's been so long. Unfortunately I haven't had much of a chance to put this together, but finally it's here. I've got tons to show you, so I'm not sure how long this thing is going to run for, and I'm sure I'm going to miss some key points in terms of the comics that I picked up. But hey, I've got only an attention span of about 20 minutes to 30 minutes, so I'm hoping to get this done within that time frame. So to start things off, I picked up this art book, Richard Corbin Flights into Fantasy. What a fantastic book. Picked this up just last week. Came out in 1982 and focuses mainly on Corbin's fantasy art, and it's got some strips in it, it's got some sculptures that he's made, as well as some paintings in there. Awesome book. Originally $21 when it came out back in 1982. It must have cost a fortune for us here, but hey, I'm so glad that I found this and I decided to pick it up. Now, to get things started in terms of comics, I'll start off with some magazines that I picked up. And to get things started, this is the Masters of Terror #2. Pretty cool, black and white magazine. Picked up Marvel Preview #17 featuring Black Mark. Not for any particular reason, just that it was cheap. Also picked up Marvel Preview #18 featuring Star-Lord. Pretty cool. Marvel Preview 21 featuring Moon Knight. Great series. His first series spun off out of this, so that was really cool. Not his first appearance obviously, but a great story featuring art by Bill Sienkiewicz. Also managed to pick up another copy of Nexus #1. A couple of videos ago I mentioned that I picked this up for $2, and unfortunately what I didn't realize at the time when I made the video was that the staples the cover had come away from the staples. So I'm glad I found another copy of it, again for $2. This one's intact, and I've got issue #2 as well. I'm a big John Byrne fan, and I was wrapped when I found this, Rog 2000. This was a character that was appearing in Charlton Comics as a backup to E-Man. So this collects all those stories, which is pretty cool. Again, like I said, big John Byrne fan, can't go wrong with that. Found this, I've never seen these before. These are just oversized EC reprints, and this is Panic. Again, this one I got for $1. And Tales from the Crypt, again oversized #11. So that was pretty cool. Also scored Creepy #8 with a fantastic cover, and #14. So that was really cool. Some graphic novels I picked up as well. Put those down. Grendel, Devil by the Deed, with an introduction by Alan Moore, and of course Grendel by Matt Wagner. I think there was a hardcover version of this. This is the soft cover, but hey, why not? Last of the Dragons, no particular reason, just picked up because it was cheap. Death of Gru, the Wanderer, had to pick that up. I think this is about the 2nd or 3rd print, but I don't really care. That was awesome. I haven't seen this around for ages, so really wrapped that I found that. Manhunter, the complete saga. This is by Archie Goodwin and Walter Simonson. This collects the Manhunter run, which is pretty cool. I must admit, if some guy dressed like that was chasing after me, I'd be running pretty fast too. Scored this 1941, which is a comic adaptation of the movie. Pretty cool, nice art. I think it was issued by Heavy Metal. Yeah, Heavy Metal magazine, so that's pretty cool. Wrapped that I found this, The Last Voyage of Sinbad by Richard Corbin. Great, fantastic art. Oh my goodness, I'm so pleased when I found that. I wasn't expecting it, but it wasn't something I was looking out for, but anything Richard Corbin I'll pick up. found some European graphic novels, but these are being translated into English. So this is Kogaratsu, I think that's the correct pronunciation, Lotus of the Blood. This is volume 1. They had a volume 6, I think, but it was in, I think it was in French or something like that, and it was in hardcover, and I was tempted to get that, but hey, I want to be able to understand what I'm reading, but I might go back for it, because the art in this is really, really good. Speaking of another European graphic novel, this is Roxana and the Quest for the Time Bird. This is volume 2. They had volume 3. Unfortunately, I missed out on that. It disappeared, or somebody else picked it up in the meantime. But again, great art. And I think this is only 3 volumes. I could be wrong, but hey, if somebody knows more, if they can correct me, more than happy for them to do so. Now on to some prestige formats and other graphic novels. I Die at Midnight by the very talented Kyle Baker. Unfortunately, he's no longer doing comics, but this was a great read, and unfortunately he's a talent that's sorely missed. Swamp Thing Roots by John J. Muth, another take on Swamp Thing. Picked up another one of these Stan Lee interprets DC superheroes, and this one's Superman, with art by, who's it by? John Buscema. So that's pretty cool. And that's the alternate cover, I guess, or the flip cover on that. That's pretty cool. Also managed to find another copy of this, Batman The Dark Knight Falls. I've already got this, but hey, can't pass these up when you see them cheap. Nosferatu, or Batman Nosferatu and Elseworlds Tale. I believe there's another 2 volumes, one featuring Superman and another one featuring Wonder Woman by the same creators, Ted McKeever and Randy Lofficer and Jean-Marc Lofficer. Not too really keen to pick those up, but hey, anything Batman, I'll pick it up, and it's got Joker on the cover. Nice. So glad I found this one, Batman Ego by the great Darwin Cook. Awesome story. Check it out if you have a chance. It's a different Batman story, but it's fantastic. Darwin Cook, you can't go wrong. And I managed to find another copy of Joker by Brian Azzarello. I already own this, but I saw it laying there and I just could not pass it up. Something I got for free, and I think our good friend Vin Crew's been collecting these kind of things. Batman versus the Penguin. I just happened to ask the lady at the shop, because she had this behind the counter, and how much it was, and she said, look, just take it. So I wasn't going to say no to that. Pretty cool. Contains early Batman versus Penguin stories, as well as some early Batman versus Catwoman, which is really cool. So really wrapped that I got that, and especially for free, you can't go wrong. Now I picked up a whole stack of a series that I was really keen to track down, and our good friend Rita 1717 mentioned it in one of her videos, and literally the day before I saw her video I picked all these up, and this is Stray Bullets. Now this isn't a complete run, it's about what, 3/4 of it, but I won't show you all of it, but just thought I'd throw it out there because independents have been getting a lot of attention lately, and rightly so. But guys, don't forget there's also great independent work that came out before Image or before Image took off in terms of the independent work, and this is one great title. This is not a first print of Stray Bullets #1. I think it's about the 2nd or 3rd print. I think the first 4 issues or so went into 2nd and 3rd printings. So, but I'm not really too fussed. I just want to have it in my collection. So this is #1, #3. That's I think a 2nd print, and from here on they're all first prints. 4, 5, 6, and there's a whole bunch of them. I'll just show you some random covers. 11, otherwise this video is going to drag out. 14, 20, 27, and 39. That's the last issue that I was able to pick up from that. And then I also picked up issue 41 and issues 1, 2 and 3 of the new series. Guys, check it out. It's not a happy story, it's but it's really good. So check it out, guys, if you haven't had a chance to check out Stray Bullets. Some more indies, or sorry, not necessarily indies, but more titles that I picked up, which I will classify them as indies, so not part of the big two, but these are back issues. So Two-Fisted Tales number 34, this is an EC reprint, again for $1, I wasn't going to say no. The Spirit number 1 by the great Will Eisner, picked that up, number 1. And number 2, Bernie Wrightson, Master of the Macabre, number 2. Spaceman by Mark Allred. I think you'll see a lot of Mark Allred stuff in my haul this time round. Can't complain, really good. The Atomics, number 3. And number 5. So if you're a Mark Allred fan, keep an eye out for that. Billy the Kid's Old Time Oddities and the Orm of Loch Ness. Eric Powell, awesome on The Goon, so I thought I'd pick this up as well. Unfortunately it's not the complete run. This is 1 and 2. Point Blank. Now this is by Ed Brubaker and Colin Wilson. This series is fantastic. If you've read Sleeper, or if you like Ed Brubaker's noir type stories, check this out. This is actually the prequel to Sleeper season 1 and season 2, and for those who like things that, you know, get all excited about movies and comic books being blah in movies and shit, well, apparently there's some interest in this. So like I said, I don't pay much credence to that stuff, but I like it regardless of whether it's going to be a movie or not. But check it out. Ed Brubaker, Colin Wilson. This is issue number 1. This is again issue number 1, but the variant cover. 2, 3, 4, 5. Zombie World, Champion of the Worms, by Mike Mignola. I'll pick up any Mike Mignola stuff. I think he's got this thing for worms, but hey, everybody's got their thing. So this is issue number 1 of Zombie World. Number 2 and number 3. Picked up some Quack. I think in my last video I picked up some of this stuff, and I thought it was actually pretty good. So this is issue number 3. This is by Dave Sim, the creator of Cerebus. So this is his take on a different animal, I guess. Quack number 6. Hot Stuff number 5. Richard Corbin cover. Richard Corbin story. Enough said. Eclipse Monthly number 1. 2 reasons why I picked this up. Steve Ditko, Static, and Rio by oh geez, now I've forgotten. Rob Wildley. Fantastic. I picked up anything Steve Ditko. I'll give it a shot anyway. So, and it's actually a pretty good anthology. Also picked up number 2 of that, so that was pretty cool. Not sure how many there are of these. Another anthology title, Anything Goes, number 1. Gil Kane cover, Gil Kane story. It's got some Alex Toth art. Well, it's only 1 page really, but hey, I thought why not? Flaming Carrot, yeah, why not? Some more of those other publishers. Oops. Destroyer Duck. I've shown this off in my last, or one of my previous videos. Now, this is a better copy. $2. Kirby, Destroyer Duck, Gru's first appearance. Can't go wrong. So I picked up another copy of that, as well as another copy of number 2. The Scorpion, number 1 by Atlas. This company didn't come out with too many issues. Came out with a few titles, but they didn't run for too long. I think maybe 3 issues on average, I think. But hey, Howard Chaykin, been picking up a lot of his stuff lately, just by coincidence, I think, not by design, but hey. The Destructor, number 1. So glad I found this one. Doomsday +1 by John Byrne. Fantastic. I couldn't believe it when I saw this. Again, really cheap. John Byrne art, early stuff, very reminiscent of Kirby, Commandy cover, but really cool. Glad I found that. Found a pretty average copy of number 5. This is a very interesting title. It ran 6 issues, then Charlton reprinted it again, so it goes up to issue 12, but the last 6 are, like I said, reprints. And then another Fantagraphics then reprinted it again. I think it was mainly because John Byrne was hot at the time. So anyway, I picked these up. This is number 9, so this would be a reprint. Picked this up, wasn't very familiar with it, but it's not very common I come across these things. So this is a Harvey title, Warfront, Dynamite Joe, The Blast Crazy Marine. Not in the greatest condition, but hey, I hardly see these things here, so I thought pick it up. Picked up Grendel, Black, White and Red. This is Grendel miniseries. I guess it's Dark Horse's attempt to do like a Batman black and white, but featuring Grendel with the extra color of red. This is issue number 2, 3 and 4. You're going to be surprised by the next one, but hey, Gumby Summer Fun Special. Main reason why I picked it up, it's not because it's Gumby, it's because it features art by Art Adams, so I'm a big Art Adams fan, so picked that up. Speaking of a great title, Bone. I haven't got many Bone issues in singles. I've read the trades, and awesome stories, so whenever I see these I pick these up. 28, so this is issue 28, sorry. 31, awesome cover. Oops. And 30, sorry, got them out of order. 32 and 33, 34 and 35. Last stack of for now. I think I saw this in Howler's videos, and I thought, why not pick them up? Again, don't come across these very often here. So this is Starstream. I'm not sure what number this is. I think there's only 4 in the series, but there's that one. That one, Starstream, and Starstream, whatever number. Picked up some Cerebus. Now this is following Cerebus number 4, and the other main reason why I picked it up was it was a Will Eisner tribute. So it's a magazine, but it's a comic size magazine. Basically articles about Cerebus, and in this case some stuff on Will Eisner, so that was pretty cool. Picked up some early issues of Cerebus, which I'm really wrapped about. Issue number 5. That's cool. Number 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 56, which features Wolveroach, which was a send-up of Wolverine, and his first appearance is actually in issue 54, and those 3 issues have got parodies of Wolverine covers, which is cool. I'm keen to track down these other ones, but I'm not sure if I can hold up much hope finding them for cheap. But If you're a Wolverine fan, worthwhile checking it out. And there is some history there, but and there's some urban legend about Marvel suing Dave Sim over it, but I think they just sent him a letter to stop doing it. But anyway, this is issue 57 and 58, 60, 61, 62, 63. Oh, this title, Avenging World by Steve Ditko. I couldn't believe when I saw this. I think I saw this in a Ditko documentary or something, and saw it, snapped it up straight away, no hesitation, and it's freaking weird. And I found Gru's first solo title, issue number 1, which is really cool. So that's it for my kind of non big two. So let's start on the DCs. So these are some DCs. I mean, not some, there's heaps. So Samurai Jack, I believe this was his first comic appearance, so that was pretty cool. And I've been getting his IDW series, so that's pretty cool. This is a double for me, and it's Superman and Starman DC Comics presents number 36, featuring Mongol and art by Jim Starlin. Been starting to pick up some of these cartoon comic series. I'm not a big, like I said, not a big Superman fan, but hey, number 1, and it's got Paul Dini. I wasn't say no. Batman Gotham Adventures number 13. No particular reason, it's mainly Batman. Thought why not. Number 10, Batman and Robin Adventures with Ra's al Ghul. I think I pronounced that right. No, I'll get caned if I pronounce it wrong, but hey, that's life. Batman and Robin Adventures number 22, featuring Two-Face, pretty cool. Batman and Robin Adventures SUBZERO. This is the adaptation of the cartoon. I thought, why not? Collecting my, or as part of my Blackest Night completion, I picked up issue 66 of Superman Batman, so that's pretty cool. Batman 530 featuring Deadman, really cool, glow in the dark cover. Didn't have this, so I picked that up. 531 and 532. Batman Room Full of Strangers by Scott Morse. Haven't had a chance to read it, but it's Batman. It's got the commish on the cover. I'm in. Managed to score a couple of miniseries. Sword of the Atom. This is number 1. Number 2. Number 3. 4. Phantom Stranger by Kupperberg, but the main reason why I picked it up was that it features Mignola art. Not the biggest Phantom Stranger fan. I prefer Deadman and Spectre. Don't dislike the character, but it's not my favourite, but Mignola sold it to me. Number 2. Number 3. And number 4. Managed to find Green Arrow's first solo miniseries. A lot of people have been picking these up and showing it off in their video, and again, I came across it. You see it, I see it cheap, I'm going to pick it up. So this is number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Picked up also some Metal Men. Again, very surprised to find this. This one's not in the greatest cover condition, but hey, no, not going to complain. 43, 45, 48 with Eclipso, 49 again with Eclipso, 51, 55, Correct Son of Tarzan, 53. Cubic cover, couldn't pass it up. Tarzan 224, Cubit. Enough said. So that's a few more DCs, a lot more DCs actually. So keep going. Sorry, this is going to be a long video. House of Mystery 221. No particular reason. It's House of Mystery. House of Mystery 224. Again, can pass that up. The House of Secrets 87 with Neil Adams cover. Again, not in the greatest condition, but hey, I'm not going to pass that up. Neil Adams. House of Secrets 151. Again, not great condition. And 154, which I believe may be the last issue. I could be wrong, but anyway. Adventure Comics 440, featuring the Spectre. Again, not in the greatest condition, but hey, I'm not going to say no. Our Army at War, number 277, featuring art by the great Russ Heath. Oh my goodness, what a great artist. Yeah, and Sergeant Rock. Weird War Tales, number 11, pretty shitty condition. Yeah, sticky tape there, pen mark down there, but you know, hey, yeah, I don't care. Yeah. Weird War Tales, 59. What can't go wrong? A robot versus a skeleton versus a samurai. It's got to be good, right? Pick this up. Again, no particular reason. Strange Sports number 3. Strange Adventures, featuring Adam Strange. This is 237. Again, no particular reason except for that fact that it was there. 239, and actually these aren't in too bad condition. And 241, 243. DC Superstars of Space. These are all, I believe, all reprints, but that's okay. Again, no particular reason. DC Superstars number 16. Now this is a key issue. Well, it's actually a totally insignificant key issue, but it's the first appearance of Star Hunters. Justice League 101. Pretty crappy condition, but like I said before, I'm going to pick it up. 103, again pretty shitty condition, but I'll pick it up, especially for the price. Now my good friend District 12 showed this off in one of her last videos, and I didn't realize that this was the first appearance of Birds of Prey, so thank you District 12. Thanks Fiddy. So I picked this up on her advice, and it's awesome. So this is Showcase 96, issue number 3. Like I said, first appearance of the Birds of Prey, featuring Black Canary, Oracle, and in this case Lois Lane, but it's the beginning. So that's pretty cool. Last lot of DC things. This is a double, but I'm not going to pass up Kirby. So this is Demon number 14. New Gods, excellent, excellent. Number 6, 7, 9. This is a double, but this one's actually an upgrade, so that's pretty cool. 10. Some more Kirby goodness. Atlas. Oh, sorry, first issue special number 1, featuring or introducing Atlas. First appearance of Atlas. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love that, love it, love it. Got some Brave and the Bold, Neil Adams goodness. This is issue 81. Cover's a little bit faded, but apart from that, I'm not going to complain. Neil Adams, I'm not going to pass up Neil Adams' art. Batman and Aquaman, sorry, this is Brave and the Bold number 82. Again, featuring art by Neil Adams. Apparently, Batman can actually talk underwater. I know he's my favourite, but I didn't know he could actually do that, but that's pretty awesome. Now this is Brave and the Bold 91, featuring Batman and the Black Canary. Nick Cardy art, fantastic, can't go wrong with that. And Brave and the Bold 94, Batman and Teen Titans, again Nick Cardy art. Now the next lot I picked up was a whole, nearly a near complete run of Alan Moore's Swamp Thing, which I was dying to complete. So I've got a whole stack of doubles, but I'm just going to show the ones that are either upgrades or ones that were missing from my collection. So in this case, Swamp Thing 20, or Saga of the Swamp Thing 20, first Alan Moore issue on Swamp Thing. And some trades actually neglect to reprint that, and it's just him tying up loose ends and stuff before he starts his true run on Swamp Thing. So this is issue 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, first cameo appearance of John Constantine, 26, featuring the Demon, he's up there, and 27, 28, 29, 30, 33, 36, 37, first Constantine appearance, 44, 63. So that completes my Alan Moore run on Swamp Thing. The issues on either side of the run I'm not really too fussed about. If I find them cheap, I'll pick them up, and I've got some already, but I'm so wrapped that I finally finished that run off. Next are my Marvels, so I'll start with those, and I'm on. Okay, Morbius #1. The only reason why I picked it up was #1. I like Morbius, but he's one of those characters that I think is great. It's a supporting or a guest star or whatever. I don't think he deserves his own title, but anyway, picked it up #1. X-Men Gold, picked it up. I wasn't going to pay what they were asking for. It was like nearly, I think, freaking $10 here, but anyway, yeah, picked it up cheap anyway. Great series. X-Force 116. If you guys are into first appearances, there's a whole bunch of them in this series by Pete Milligan and Mark Allred. It's a very different take on the X-Men. It's actually quite fun. Like I said, lots of first appearances. This is the first appearance of Dupe and characters like You Go Girl and the Anarchist. I think that's the Anarchist. A whole bunch of them. So pick that up. 116. X-Force. X-Force 124, featuring art by Darwin Cook. I was not going to pass that up, but I might pick up some more of this stuff as I find it. Really cool. Issue 125, first appearance of DEADGIRL, which is an awesome character. I think there was some controversy when it came out. I think she may have been modelled off the late Princess Diana. I could be wrong, and I apologize if I am wrong, but I think there was some controversy. If it's not her, it was one of the other characters in this series. So first appearance of DEADGIRL, and issue 126, that's her on the cover. Picked up Ecstatics number 12, DEADGIRL on the cover. I wasn't going to pass that up, but I'm keen to pick up the rest of this series if I find them cheap. So yeah, really cool. Picked up the last few issues of Ecstatics. This is issue 21 versus the Avengers, 22, 23, 24. Now this cover cracks me up. He's going to hit him with an anvil. Iron Man with an anvil. Good luck, man. Dupe versus Thor, issue 25. And this is the last issue, number 26. And a few people die in it. Not going to spoil who it is, but actually this whole series there's a lot of people dying in it. So there's a lot of new characters introduced and a lot of characters dying in it. So if you like that kind of stuff, check it out. And it's quirky. If you like Allred's stuff, it's definitely worth checking out. Picked up the miniseries Ecstatics presents Dead Girl, number 1 of 5, featuring Doctor Strange. I never even thought of that, but I think Allred needs to do a Doctor Strange story, and this is fantastic. Oh, this is also featuring art by Nick Dragotta, who's also the artist on East of West, so win-win for me. So this is issue number 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that was really cool. I used to own a whole run of Walt Simonson's Thor. I don't know what happened to it. I think I may have given it away. Crazy shit that, young people do. So now I'm keen to track them all down. So this is issue 339, 340, and 341. That's a cool cover. Picked this up. One of my favourite stories of all time, The Time Machine. Also one of my favourite movies of all time. So I wasn't going to pass it up. Gil Kane, cover art. Who does Alex Nino, I think, does the interiors, but that's pretty cool. Star Wars 49, no particular reason. I like Star Wars. The Power of Warlock number 2. This is a double. Couldn't pass that up. Jungle Action number 9, featuring the Black Panther. The main reason why I picked this up was, I like Black Panther anyway, but Baron McCarb, first appearance, was always looking out for that, so really glad that I picked that up. Marvel Premiere number 6, featuring Doctor Strange. Not in the greatest condition, but hey, it's Doctor Strange. Marvel Premiere 32, first appearance of Monarch Starstalker, Howard Chaykin. There's that Chaykin again. Marvel Premiere 38, Weird World, Mike Plugart. I think it might be the first appearance. I can't remember. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Doctor Strange 34. No particular reason. Chamber of Chills number 4. Picking up these horror books anyway, so yeah. Master of Kung Fu issue number 60. I wish they would do an omnibus of this character, especially of this 70s run. I think this may be the first interaction that he may have with a Marvel Universe and featuring Doctor Doom. I think, I could be wrong, but hey, Doctor Doom on the cover. I wasn't going to say no. Marvel Team Up 55, featuring Spider-Man and the Warlock. Now, this is the first appearance of the Infinity Gems, I believe. Anyway, picked it up. It's the Pence variant. This is the second copy of it, but I wasn't going to pass that up. Marvel Team Up 89, featuring Spider-Man and Nightcrawler. Who does not like the Nightcrawler? I like the Nightcrawler, so I picked that up. Okay, last lot. Promise, guys. Hang in there, hang in there. Not Brand Ek. I think that's how you pronounce it. Each. Not Brand Each. Ek. Whatever. Issue number 7 with Superman on the cover. Again, not in the greatest condition, but hey, I'm not going to pass it up. Cheap. Not Brand Ek or H. Whatever. Again, issue number 13. I think this might be the last issue. Can't remember. Anyway, doesn't matter. Giant Size Man Thing number 3. Yeah, enough said. Captain Marvel 34, first appearance of Nitro, and also this also introduces the cancer or whatever you want to call it that finally kills Captain Marvel. This is a double for me. I think I showed this in another video, but I wasn't going to pass that up. Captain Marvel 41, Fantastic Four 117 and 118, Fantastic Four 236. This may or may not be a double for me, I can't remember, but I wasn't going to pass it up. Burn, and there's also a story by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. So if you're a Jack Kirby fan, check it out, pick it up. Punisher, issue number 4 from his first series, mini-series. I think I may have that, but I can't remember. Howard the Duck, number 12. If you're a Kiss fan, you'd be familiar with this. This is first cameo appearance of Kiss in a comic book. They appear on the last page, and the key issue obviously is number 13. So glad I found this one, and this is another double, and I got it for cheap, and I actually got it at a comic book shop, so which was very, very, very surprising. Issue 23 of Conan, first appearance of Red Sonja. Like I said, double. Conan the Barbarian annual, king size annual number 3. Mighty Avengers 64, 86, 90. Tales to Astonish 92. I'm not sure if there's any significance there, but anyway, I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Captain America 118, second appearance of that really lame costume on the Falcon, and it's not in the greatest condition, but I got it for free. There's a little bit missing from the front cover, but I wasn't going to say no to free comic. And the second appearance of Falcon, a great character. So next one, I couldn't believe some guy was checking out the books at the same time as me, and he had this in his pile, and he just turned to me and said, "Here mate, take these, not take them, but pay for these if you want them. You can take them if you want." So I said, hell yeah. So this is X-Men 106, 113, 134, which is a first appearance of Dark Phoenix, I believe. Yeah. And 138. So that was really, really cool of him. So really wrapped it. I picked those up. I didn't have them. So now the last couple are insignificant, uncanny X-Men issues, but I like them. Featuring art by Bill Sienkiewicz and featuring Dracula. So this is Uncanny X-Men 159 and annual number 6 from 1982, featuring X-Men versus Dracula, like I said, and art by the great Bill Sienkiewicz. Sorry, Bill. Sorry for butchering your name, and it seems to be happening a lot lately. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging in there. I'm not sure how long this thing ran for, so I really, really appreciate your support, and I apologize for the lateness of this video. I'm hoping to have another one out hopefully by the end of next week. Please feel free to comment. Love getting feedback from you guys, and anything I stuffed up, guys, just let me know. Look, I'm not perfect. I don't profess to be an expert on all this stuff, but check some of this stuff out. And like I said about the indies, check out the old indie stuff too, guys. If you like the image stuff that's coming out now, there's some really cool independent stuff that's out there from yesteryear. So check them out. So thanks very much, guys, and I'll chat to you guys later.